This WWE superstar can ride a horse, loves the farm, is a businesswoman with an AA in business administration, enjoys football, Dallas Cowboys, and can sing. What? Yes! She's even open for Rascal Flats. How cool! A woman wearing many hats these days, a lot. But first and foremost, Mickie James is WWE Raw. And on Monday, she wears her Raw red hat in a Raw women's title match against Asuka. Thank you, Mickie. You're a 6-time overall WWE Women's Champ. What's it like to get this opportunity to go for 7 at this stage of your wrestling career on this show?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. What an intro. Thank you so much for that. It's 6 times soon to be 7.
What do you think of Asuka and just what she brings to the table?
Oh, my gosh. Asuka is incredible. There's no doubt that, and no secret that she is, an anomaly. She is so, intense and mysterious and exciting to watch. She's going to go down as one of the greatest women's champions of all time. She certainly is. But this time, when I first came back, I faced Asuka the first time, and I didn't know exactly, I thought I'd done my homework. I didn't really know what to expect, and there was even more mystique about her because she was undefeated. But the difference is now I know that she can be beaten. I know that she can be defeated, and I'm ready for her. I'm beyond ready. I've been focusing. I've been training the last year and a half. This has been my vision. This has been my goal, and I will stop at nothing.
How do you prepare for someone like her?
Aside from studying her, it's hard to prepare for because you don't know what to expect, because she does toy those lines of, she's a bad good girl. She's bad and she's good, and you just don't know what to expect from her. And I know it's going to be intense. I know I'm going to need some Epsom salts after, I know, but I don't think for 1 second that she's underestimating me, and that that is the thing that I have to make sure that I think I'm most worried about, because she's not underestimating me and she knows I'm not underestimating her. I know it's going to be a challenging and a hard fight battle regardless.
WWE Raw Women's Champ Asuka versus Mickie James on Raw, 8 p.m. Monday on the USA Network. Hey, Mickie, what's the deal with Lana and Natalya? What's going on here?
With this obsession with TikTok, which apparently Lana just reached 1 million followers on TikTok. I'm like, kudos. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, I don't know. I will say, I can't say that Lana is lying when she puts down Natalya as one of the best of all time. Whether she's the actual best of all time, that is debatable. I might agree with that part, but one of the best of all time, no doubt. I think that Lana is very smart by trying to jump underneath the learning tree of one Natalya, because she could learn the world from Natalya. Natty has stood around in this locker room and the test of time through the Divas era, through this evolution, through now. She is amazing. I just hope that Lana's obsession with, social media and all these other little things doesn't take Natty's eyes off the prize and the focus off of, being the boat, I should say.
Well, being amazing and also going through the test of time and surviving and continuing is also what you could say about Mickie James. Is there any secret, Mickie? I know you came off the torn ACL and you're back raring to go and doing well, but is there any secret just to be able to do this for the longevity?
Yeah. The only thing that I can say is it's hard. I always say it takes a special breed of human beings to be able to stand the test of time, especially in this business, male, female, regardless. It's a tough business because it's so demanding, not just on your body, but on your time, on your heart, on your everything. You're away from home, you're dedicating everything towards this, you're beating yourself up, to be a champion, to have those accolades and, provide provide for your family, to provide for yourself, but I think it's really taking those times for yourself. That's what I've learned, is like those, I have to step away, like just step away, turn off the TV, or just jump in my car and go for a ride. I meditate, I do my yoga, I have to get back to me. I go ride my horses, I sit down and write my music and stuff. I have to step away for a minute just to breathe, to like, you know, just to spend time with my family, stuff like that. Take those moments for yourself and your peace, because we can't work so hard to forget why we're working so hard in the first place. You know what I mean? And that's for our happiness at the end of the day.
Hey, recharge the batteries and recharge it with things you love to do while you're recharging.
Absolutely.
Hey, did you do some commentary? I read this. Did you do some commentary during your time off for Main Event?
I did.
What was that like? Was that the first time you ever did that at that big a level? And what was it like? Is that something you think might be in the future too?
Oh, I would love to. I definitely think I had some skills that I need to strengthen. It wasn't like, you know, because I was so foreign to it. It was something I've wrestled. That's been my forte. I've studied it. I feel like I've mastered it to a point, you know. But commentary, it wasn't until stepping into that role. I'd done some guest commentary, you know, at here and there, but never full time. And it was not until you step into that role and you put that headset on that you realize how demanding and how difficult that job really is, because you have people talking to you in your ear, and like as far as what's going on from all these different things, and then you're trying to promote some emotion from the match and tell the story of what's going on and where it's going. You're trying to do all of these things, and it's very challenging, and it was very unique, and it was very cool for me from the wrestler's perspective to sit in that chair and to see that side of it, to see how it's done from the production aspect of like behind the scenes. Because for me, I'm always learning, right? Like I want to learn that side. I want to learn how it works behind the scenes as much as it's how it works in the ring, obviously, because it all works together to be able to create this product, you know. So it was cool for me. It was very, very cool. Maybe one day.
Multi-talented, multitasking. Is Mickie James the most famous person from Patrick Henry High School?
I don't know. We've had a few football players come.
Oh, no. I've looked it up. You are the most famous person from Patrick Henry High School. I'll say it. Go Patriots. But not in the NFL. Go Cowboys. How big of a Cowboys fan are you? Will you be watching? We got football coming back. Obviously, WWE #1. But we also have that thing called the NFL. But are you going to be watching your Cowboys? And do you have any favorite Cowboys?
I will be watching. I'm gonna be, when I say I watch football, the Cowboys games are the only games that I probably go out of my way to watch, to try to watch. And so unless I'm flying or there's a reason I can't watch it, that's the reason why I missed the game. But the other games, I don't really care. But I will be watching some games. I'm really excited to have football back. I'm excited to have sports back. I saw Richmond Raceway finally had a race last night. I'm just excited to have sports back on a different level. And it just, you know, it's been what have we had without sports? You know, no boxing, MMA. Now it's come back. It's crazy. So, but at least we've thrived on, and we have the Thunderdome now, which is kind of cool.
The Thunderdome is incredible. And virtual fans and just the aura, the setup, the whole thing. You could see that on Raw on Monday nights on the USA Network. That is so cool. And you know what? Athletes and celebrities are fans of WWE. And I'm wondering if you've met any Dallas Cowboys through your fame at WWE.
I don't think that I have. I've met like several football players, but not with really. I've done several tours of the stadium. I've went down and toured the stadium, like when they were closed, and saw their, like even on the other side of like the administrative buildings and stuff like that. But I've not met any of the Cowboys players, not really. I did do the Cowboys Nation podcast. I did one of their podcasts back in the day. So, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I know.
America's team with America's WWE top superstar. That's so cool. All right, couple questions. We'll wrap this up and get you out of here. Your love for animals, especially horses. Did you ever compete in any show jumping, any equine competitions?
I have my 2 horses, but I grew up, my grandmother, we had a horse farm, and we showed and competed, mostly Morgans, that's what my grandmother bred, but we also had other types of horses that we would help train or whatever, and that she boarded there at the farm. But man, that's what I thought I was going to do with my life. I thought I was going to be a horse trainer. I thought that's what, that's just because that's what I had dedicated ever since. Been riding since I was like 4 years old is when I first started riding, and started competing when I was about 8, 10, something like that. And it got up to where I was competing really like against some legit like professionals and in some national levels, and from show jumping to lower level dressage to carriage to hunter jumper, and English pleasure and park. We had park horses too, which is like they're really fancy. You have to wear the top hat and the whole big button up down jacket.
And Mickie, did you ribbon? Did you place? Did you medal?
Oh, tons of them. My grandmother, she gave me like not too long ago. She gave me like just this huge box of like all these like ribbons and trophies and all the stuff that I had. She had one of my sisters and one of mine. So yeah, she gave both to her. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with all these things?
All right, Mickie. Well, listen. Hey, Monday Night Raw, USA Network. Mickie James going for the Raw Women's title against Asuka. Everybody's got to check it out. I'll leave you with this one because I hope I have this right. The horses' names, Rhapsody, Bunny, and Casanova. Am I correct?
Yes, that was them.
You got the quick, because we got to get you out of here, but the quick on that. Are they named after someone or something?
Well, Rhapsody she passed away not too long ago. So, but she is Bunny. Bunny that's not her full name. That's not her show name. It's Oh My Radiant Vigilantes. Because, they have to have these long show registered names. So we call her Bunny because she was born on Easter Sunday. So, and then Casanova is his full name, and I call him Cass. So, yeah.
He's a ladies' horse.
A ladies' man. He is a little love bug.
That's awesome. All right, Mickie. Thank you so much for the time. Go get him, Mickie James.